Is there anything more frustrating than putting on a brand new commercial roof and then springing leaks in year 1, 2, 3, or 5? Well, if this has happened to you, you're not alone. And today we're breaking down why on earth does this happen when you just installed a brand new commercial roof. The reality is it's a common occurrence, and there's three main factors or culprits if you're experiencing leaks on your brand new commercial roofing system. Number one, it's pretty straightforward, and it's just lack of quality installation or craftsmanship errors when they were installing the roof. It's critically important on a brand new commercial roofing system, which is really an engineered roofing system customized to your commercial building, all the slopes, the penetrations. That is an actual design system to keep the water out and then ultimately tell it where to go. And that means that there's a lot of specialized and skilled work that goes into making sure all of those danger zones, seams, penetrations, inside corners, to make sure those are done right. Hiring somebody who isn't skilled or their team are learning on the job, which is code for they're learning how to do their job on your roof, is what leads to these problems. So you always want to make sure you're using a qualified contractor. Ask for certifications from the manufacturers, ask for their licensing. You know, everyone forgets here in the state of Michigan, all it takes to be a commercial roofer to do a flat roof really is just a business license, right? If you have a website, a truck, you're a commercial roofer if you can get on the roof at least. So really, really be aware, because that is far and away the number one culprit. It's just bad installation. Number two, other contractors. We joke and say we love them, but most of these commercial flat roofs have a ton of HVAC units and plumbing pipes and electrical penetrations. Most buildings have maintenance workers who are regularly going up on the roof, working on these systems, checking things out. And when they're doing that, it's very common screws get dropped, little pieces of debris, people are walking, and those things create punctures in the roofing system. It's happened a number of times where we get done with a roof and 3 months later we get a call that the roof is leaking, only to find out after the roofing was done, they installed new curbs, additional units up on the roof, and they never flashed them in properly. Nobody called us, nobody told us, and then they trusted the HVAC team to flash those in, which resulted in leaks. So other contractors, other workers going up on that roof is a really common occurrence of roof leaks, even though they were ultimately caused by the negligence of another trade or another worker, maybe from your building. And number three, neglect. And I don't blame you if this has happened to you. You've got a brand new roof. I don't have to deal with it. Out of sight, out of mind. The sad reality is you can't do that with a roof. You know, you have drains up there, you have scuppers, you have those other workers bringing up debris and leaving items and tools. You have to do regular annual or biannual maintenance on that roof. If you let a scupper get clogged because a neighborhood kid launched a tennis ball up there and it starts flooding the roof, it's going to push water into areas that it was not designed to go, and that can cause leaks into your building that are not covered under any manufacturer warranty or craftsmanship, because the lack of maintenance is now forcing water to go places it was never designed or intended to go, and your system was not designed to mitigate. So performing that regular maintenance is key. So if you're a building owner, how do you protect yourself from these three things? Number one, verify. Do your research, verify your contractor, scrub them, make sure they're certified, find out how long they've been doing it, ask for referrals from other building owners. Make sure you're doing your due diligence. And when you see that price that is too good to be true, on a commercial roof, odds are it really is. Number two, vet. You got to vet everyone and everything, right? Just because somebody says it, ask for the documentation. Any good contractor is going to happily provide these things for you. And when you're allowing others to work on the building, you want to vet them and make sure that if they're doing a new unit, if they're doing something that may touch the roof, you want to make sure that they have a written plan of how they're going to mitigate or properly seal those tie-ins into the roofing section, or that they're going to get your original commercial roofing contractor involved to make sure it's done properly. And lastly, get your building in a maintenance program. You know, we have the Commercial Kanga Kare Club where we can come out quarterly, every 6 months, annually. It's all designed around you and your building's needs. But we come out, get those drains cleared, get the scuppers cleared, get the debris off the roof. If anything needs to be resealed, retouched up, resecured, that's what these maintenance programs do. And there's a reason why every major commercial roofing manufacturer requires, as part of their warranty, for you to execute on having annual inspections and maintenance performed. If you watched it this far, I hope you learned a little something and gained some benefit out of this video. We certainly would love to help you, whether it's with your replacement or with the maintenance program. You can always get a hold of my team at 586-566-0308. You can skip the line, book online on our website at www.kanga-roof.com. And if you're enjoying this, be sure to subscribe. We're always coming out with topics for facility managers, building owners, homeowners. We're trying to educate you so you can be the driver and make informed decisions. And most of all, I hope you have a Kangarific day.